All right, this is the Disc Golf Valley Daily Challenge, May 3rd, 2025. Today we have Cajo, Oak Hill, and Lost Island. We need minus 12 for diamond, so we have to find 3 eagles out here. Cajo number 3, I'm going to go Sticky Rive, just to make sure I clear the bunkers. That's perfect. Checks up short for me. No reason to mess with the bunkers, and the Sticky Rive at that angle just stops perfectly. Hole 4. Wind isn't going to help us here, so we'll just aim really low and put some hyzer on it. And get up here anywhere. See what we have left. 220. Don't think we can get there because it's probably uphill as well, even if I threw this fuse as hard as I can. So let's go Explorer. A little high right. Oh wow, look at that thing turn over from the wind. Had the distance about right, but didn't judge the turnover from the wind. That's just a throwing mistake there. All right, finishing up on Cajo with number 9. Oh man, look at that. I have my Glide Turn Rive in my bag instead of my DD3. I was messing around on Northern Lights earlier today. Shout out to Westy for getting the solo course record on Northern Lights today with an ace on number 9. So I go recoil, second chevron about here, and then give it just enough turn to get through the gate. Almost didn't need to turn that at all because the wind from left to right was taking care of that. 57 footer, chevron in the band, about 60 feet of power. All right, we make it through Cajo unscathed. Now we have to get 3 eagles on Oak Hill. Oh no, look at this wind on Oak Hill 8. Yikes. So for this, I look at the bottom chevron even with this rock, and then I just have to judge like where to aim and how much hyzer to put on it. That looks pretty good. If we get a good skip up the hill, we have a shot to throw this in. Okay. In that wind, 52 feet, that's about as good as you can do, I think. Or as good as I can do. Under the band, because of the 3 headwind. Little left. About 50 feet of power. Wait for a good sway. Got it. That, I'll take that any day. I mean, 8, Oak Hill 8 is hard in calm wind. Oh no. OH6 in a 3 wind. Do I try to make this with the water skip? Oh my gosh. All right, let's try it. Not even close. Wow. Did we get bad wobble there? I mean, I have to watch that on replay because I had so much anhyzer on that and it came out like straight. That's the frustrating part. It's like, how do I pull 2/3 anhyzer and the disc comes out straight? I don't understand that. All right. Let's try to make this throw in to save birdie. 107. It's going to be a little downhill, so maybe 100 feet of power. I don't know. Don't have a good feeling for this one. Need a low right sway. That's good enough. Wow. It was way too much power. All right, so par on OH6. And number 7, recoil, forehand, about even with that rock, but out to the left, and put some hyzer on it to make sure that it gets down the hill. Looks like we're going to skip a little bit. I'd rather not skip because that's just a variable. Like you could dead skip or something. I'd rather just fly it over the hill, but good enough today. Finishing up on Lost Island. No way to make up the strokes here. So let's just do the best we can. Top chevron on this little notch. Straight pullback. If anything, a little bit of anhyzer. Just to keep it from going left. The farther left you are, the higher chance you have of skipping over the bones. We were way far right. We were at the basket there, so no chance of skipping over the bones, which is exactly what we want on this hole. All right, what other par 3s do we have on Lost Island today? Number 4, that's fun. Sticky musket, slide right, bottom chevron at the end of this branch, so a little bit low and a little bit left because of the wind, and some hyzer. That's a little too much hyzer. Hope it doesn't get crazy. Yeah, that can get crazy and bounce into the water there if you hyzer it too much, but I got away with it. 89 feet, chevron in the band. About 95 feet of power. Perfect. And finishing up Lost Island with number 1. Slide left, sticky rive. Second chevron. All of a sudden I've forgotten which chevron to put here. Second chevron and some anhyzer. That's perfect. And we'll finish that out. All right, so one mistake on Oak Hill 6 cost us 2 strokes and cost us the diamond. Tonight we have a perfectly symmetrical scorecard. Not the way we wanted it symmetrical, but that's how it goes sometimes when you play it first time through. One time through only, you see the good and the bad. So let me know in the comments how you did, and we will see you tomorrow.